Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying your weekend. It's Sunday. I figured let me jump in the garage today. And hey, back in the garage again. I figured let me jump in the garage and change this glass if I can. I got to take the trim off. I'm not going to take the wipers out. I'm just going to put something underneath here. So I have to take the wipers out. I'll take this off over here. And this right here, I guess I'm going to have to take it out. I can see it's cracked already. But I'll have to take this piece of plastic out. This out. And when I put the new glass in, this is for the radio. And the radio actually works in this car. Neat speakers, though. The speakers are terrible. They're down in there. But I have a set, so I'm going to throw a set of speakers in it. I'm not going to touch this car. I'm going to leave the body the way it is. I kind of really like the way it looks. But I'm definitely going to paint it down the road. So let's see what we can do with that. My son's going to come over. He's going to give me a hand with the glass. Hopefully we'll get the glass done. Because this car's ready to go. I could jump in this car and drive it away. So I'd love to take it out for a ride today if we can. So we'll see what happens. And while my son's here, I asked him if he could wet sand this hood down. Hopefully get that done. And we're just going to plug along. I'm going to take it easy. I haven't been really working as much as I usually do. You know, I usually post a video every day, so now I'm like going like every other day or so, just taking it easy. And yesterday, it's funny, my doctor's like, just take it easy, I'll take some time off. Okay, so that's what I did. So yesterday, my brother's has a boat. If you see like a few videos back, we boarded up from Virginia up to Long Island. Really, really nice boat. So they have this thing, it's called docktails. And if you're a boater, you know what it is. Docktails are like, wherever the boat's docked, where all the boats are there, usually a lot of people get together, they have a barbecue, they turn the stereos on in their boats or whatever. And it's just a great time. Great people, great time. So I figured, let me just go there. The whole family, we all went there. I'm like, I'll just take it easy. Nice, easy day. I'll sit back, I'll relax, I'll have a few cocktails, and just have a nice, relaxing day. It was gorgeous out. So here's where it shifted. So while I'm there, let's say this is my brother's boat, right here. And right here is the dock. It's a floating dock, so you could literally step off. And there's like maybe a 1 foot gap in between, maybe about a 2 foot gap in between the back of the boat where you can hang out and onto the floating dock. So there I am, sitting there. There I was, I wasn't having my cup of coffee. There I was, having my cocktail. And a gentleman walks off my brother's boat carrying one thing in one hand, one thing in another. And he slips and he goes to fall in. So I grab him and I'm holding him and I pull him back. I was like, oh, I should have never done that. But that's my relaxing day off. I think I end up getting hurt more relaxing than I do working on these cars right here. So that was my Sunday, Not to complain, I just wanted to tell you what was going on. So game plan for today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, what I want to get done today is I want the new glass in this car. I want to put this way I can put my stickers on the car so I don't get pulled over, because I have a tendency to get pulled over on this block. You see all the cops that go up and down this road. So I'm hoping to get the windshield done, get the trim back on, hook the antenna up, and have that wet sanded out. We'll see what happens. So give me a second. Let me just grab, I know where it is now. Let me just grab my stand right here. And I got to look for, this is what I'm going to use. You can use piano wire, to get this rubber seal out in here. It's butyl or whatever I think that's what they used back in the day. But I need, where did it go? Oh, here it is, right here. This right here. Works great. I'll show you how it works. Hopefully it'll be okay. Because I don't know what's going to be underneath this trim when you take it off. It's either going to be really nice or it's going to be rotten. One or the other. It's either they're good or they're bad. It doesn't seem like there's any in between with these cars. So you know me, I could babble on forever. What do you say? I set you guys up over here and we get started. Try to get this done. Maybe over here. You know what? I'm going to set you guys up over here right now. And then if I got to move you to get you in a better spot, I'll move you. I might end up putting you on that side over there. Okay? So give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see if we could take this trim off with that. I was going to say without breaking the glass, but that's the reason why we're taking it out, because the glass is broken. So I'm hoping that we can get this out without damaging. There we go. There we go. Look at that. This should come right out. Well, like I said, I'm not really too familiar with these old cars. As easy as these clips, and I should have never said it, but as easy as these clips are letting go. Wow, I gotta tell you, look at that. Look at that. This is the first Pontiac. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to lie to you guys. This is the first Pontiac that I've owned for myself, and the first time I'm actually even working on one. I've had a few. Like I said, I used to flip cars. I've had a few 69 Firebirds, 67, 68s. Cool cars, And if you get them at the right... See, the thing is with Pontiacs are more money, in my opinion, to restore. Like a 69 Firebird is, in my opinion, is more money to restore than a 69 Camaro. So if, I like Pontiacs. I would buy a Pontiac to work on it or whatever, but it has to be complete, because you'll get nickeled and dimed on the Pontiacs. Where Camaros, parts I think are a little more readily available, and the pricing is a little more reasonable because they're more readily available, if that makes any sense. So you know what? Let me come over there. Hold on. Let me put this. Let me put this here, because I'll just forget it. Let me get over there, because I want to keep working and trying to get stuff done, so we can get this glass in. Look at how easy this comes out. It's amazing. Wow. Oh boy, I'm so happy. Well, hopefully it goes in just as easy. Let's see. Oh, I don't think this is going to be bad. Oh, this shouldn't be bad at all. This glass should come right out. Let's just get that out right now. But I don't think it's going to be bad. Oh, that's what this is. This plastic. So that piece of chrome, correct me if I'm wrong, that piece of chrome slides into here, which is down in here, and then you screw it in on the end. This is broken, but I could still take a screw out and catch it over here. So that's how they can get it all the way down at the bottom. See, I'm learning. Let me put this over here. Let me see. Hold on one second, guys. Let me grab this window tool thing. And the difference between these are a little bit, I think these are a little bit harder to put in. I had a second gen Camaro. I had to put the glass in it. And these here are a little bit, well, they're bigger. And they're a little bit tougher because you got to get them underneath the fender and the door right here. Where the 69 Camaro, the glass comes even with, like, just above this right here. So it's a little bit easier. But let me see. Let's see if we can get it out. This tool, let's just say it. This is a great tool. You'll never have a problem with it. Like I say, let's just get that over with. Generally, watch me break it. And I got this at Harbor Freight. Not promoting a brand or anything, but if I find something that'll make it easier for you guys, I'm going to tell you, oh, this isn't good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab a razor blade and run it around the edges. Because this glass, this is original. This glass has never been changed. And the factory did a nice job putting this on. Oh, I think my son's here. Maybe. Let me see. Oh yeah, my son's here. So maybe he could start wet sanding the hood out while I'm trying to figure out how to get this out. I don't want to take these clips out. Yeah, this is in here pretty good. What the heck? Yeah, this is this glass is original. This has never been taken out. And the guys who installed it did a nice job. All right, guys, you kind of have the idea what I want to do, so I'm not going to put you through this torture trying to get this out, so we're going to fast forward this, okay? Here we go. Okay. Even though it looks like we're fast forwarding this and we're moving in slow motion, this is the toughest butyl I've ever cut through. It's I don't know how I'm going to get this glass out. I might have to just shatter this thing taking it out. Because it's just... You know what I might do? I almost want to heat it up to see if it... No, my luck, I'll end up setting the car on fire. No. I think between my son and I, we'll be able to sit inside this car and push the glass out with our feet. That's what I think we might end up doing. Because we don't have to worry about breaking it. It's already broken. Let me go on the other side. Yeah, that ought to be pretty cool. My son and I inside the car kicking it out. Should be okay. Wow. You know, I noticed the clips to hold the trim in they're plastic. These are plastic. And I'm going to have to get another one. I'm not going to worry too great. I'm not going to be too worried about these because the trim's going to have to come back off when we paint the car anyway. So I don't care if I got to use a little bit of silicone or something to hold it in because it's all going to come back out. Yeah, I said silicone. So it would catch some of it. You want to run some tape in there?
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. We're in it already. Good point. I should have. Oh, yeah, it's everywhere. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh! Go over. Go over. Go over. There we go. Glass out. Got it. Got it. Yep. No. I got it. You can come on out. Oh, man. Look at all this. You might want to grab some gloves. I should have been a little more prepared. Look at this beautiful. Holy cow. I don't know how I'm going to get that off the car. All right, can you grab gloves so we can get this glass out of here? Can you get me gloves too? Welding gloves? I'll take the welders. vacuum this out. Woo! Once it's vacuumed out, then I'll take the old leaf blower. There you have it. It came out. You know, I'm such a dope. I didn't realize that this car had the antenna there. And I'm like, where's the antenna wire? Where's the antenna wire? It's not here. It's not there. Normally it would be coming up out of here. Got a lot of glass all over the place here. What a mess. We'll take care of it. We'll clean it up. Oh man. That wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. Alright, give me a second. We're gonna get a game plan. Alrighty? Be right back. I would hit this. Oh, I got you. We made a mess. I couldn't use that tool though to get it out. The only thing I was thinking about doing was heating up the rubber, so then I could use the tool. But we'll see. We'll get it nice and clean. We're gonna go around this way. I'm always getting in his way. I gotta learn to just sit back and let him take over. I have a hard time with that. I don't know why. And he's very well capable. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Some of the window clips are broken, and if I could put them on now before I get the glass in, it's just easier. I mean, I could do it after the glass is in. It's not a big deal. It's just easy with the glass out. So I just took a picture of it. I sent it to my parts guy. It's Sunday. Let's see if he stops by with them. Usually he's in the area, and it's like, oh, I'll drop him right off. I got him. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. All right. So I'm going to take a break from this and grab myself a little cup of coffee. And just try to take it easy a little bit while he's doing this right here. But it's we'll get it in. We'll get this glass in there. I'm just disappointed that I made such a mess, especially with glass. All right, so we'll see what happens. Let's see if my parts guy gets back to me. I'll be right back. All right, my son's got this all vacuumed out. Pretty good. A little bit here. I got to cut all this, take all this out. But look how clean this is. All the way around. It's in really nice shape. I hope the back is just as nice. Oh, check this out. My son's like, there was a snake in here. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. Look, you see that? That's the snake skin. So I got to get that out. I'm gonna put a glove on. Ugh, I can't touch that. Ugh. Yeah, I'm a wimp when it comes to that. Yeah. So, oh, there he is. He's wet sanding out the hood on the Camaro. So what I'll do is, while I wimp out and put a glove on and take that out, I'll leave you with my son. How's the hood look? Yeah.
I'm just doing this one spot.
Just.
Then I'll do here, and then I'll do here, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll get in the middle, whatever I can.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, whatever easy for you to do. You did a beautiful job on the door. So I like it because you don't go crazy with it. You take your time with it to make sure you don't burn through.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring this over to you a little more? I could put it right behind you. This way you could just turn and grab. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, you know where everything is here. I'm going to leave you here with this, and I'm going to see what I could do with this here. I'm going to steal your gloves. I'll try to get this out as best I can. All right. Pull you away from him for a minute. It's coming out good. It's doing a nice job. Slowly getting this out of here. It's giving a great fight. Let me put you guys over here. Show you what I'm doing, how to get this. It's good stuff. They knew what they were doing. It's the only thing I could think of. It's doing it this way. Let me move you guys over. It's coming off. Take a look. A little bit at a time. Oop. I'm trying to get the clips. I'm hoping my parts guy can drop it off. These go in, they just slide in, like you put them in and then they just slide. It's not like they clip down like the 69s do and the first gen cars. So, you basically just put them right on top and slide it back. That's it. So I'm hoping to get that before I set the glass, but I'm not going to let that hold me up from setting the glass. If we have the glass, set that's huge because my son's here now, so we could bang it out. And then I'll just put the trim on later when my parts guy drops off those clips. It's a killer too. I had those clips a while ago, and I didn't know what they were, and I tossed them. Oh well, live and learn. Alrighty, let's finish this up. Hold on. While I'm finishing that up, because I don't want to bore you. Check this out. Pretty good. It's coming out nice. Yeah, that's okay. But it shows. It shows you taking your time. I like it. And then the next few days, I'm going to go check out the Mustang, see what's going on with Lucky. And then from there, I'm going to come back over to here. And I'm just going to start wet sanding the car out. I'm going to go to 1500. Actually, I'm going to go 1000 on the roof. And then I'll go 1500 on the rest of the car again. And then I'll hit it with 2000. So maybe you can give me a hand with that too. Yeah. All right. It's crazy too, because when you hit it with 2000, it almost feels like you're not doing anything. That's how light it is. All right, I'm going to finish this up over here. All right, guys, just stopping for a second. Clean this up. It's all drying. I wiped it all down. It's drying down. It's drying up, I mean. So we're going to set the glass in a little bit. I don't have those plastic clips. My parts guy's not sure if he's got them or not. He's not by his shop right now. He's out east at some car show or something. So he says he's going to take a look. If he's got them, he might be able to drop them off in a couple of hours. But we'll have the glass in by then. And I could always put that in once the glass is in, because this is how they go in. Well, don't do that. That just broke. That's how this one goes in. Nope. They're just so brittle. I told them just get me all of them. Let's see. I'm glad that broke now, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to go to put the trim in place. This is how they go in. Just like this. So when the glass is out, I could just drop them down and slide them over. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 12 of them. I thought it was 10. I got to tell him 2 more. All right, so what I'm going to do now is my son and I, we're going to take the glass off the top of the car. I'm going to set it on my truck over there. And I'm going to run the butyl all the way around it. And then we can just set it. And it'll have a new windshield in it, unless I break it putting it in. All right, let me... Oh, this is what my son's doing. Let's check this out. Not bad. He's got this side done. He's getting that side done now. And then I'll run down the middle. Looks pretty good. A few little here and there. Should look nice when it's done. So give me a second, because I just got to move this. Put a blanket down so I could set the windshield on there. And put the butyl tape on. I always mess that up. Butyl tape. All right. All right. Well, this is all cleaned. First thing I got to get rid of. I completely forgot. I know. Oof. It's got the antenna on the fender. Nobody told me. I'm sitting there worried about that. Let's see what we can do. I'm not big on this butyl that we got. Not big on it at all. Let's see. The packaging was terrible. Let's start fresh. All right. Yeah, it's all squished and flattened and terrible. Terrible. All right, let's start here. see how we can get this to work. Cause this, buddy, I got to tell you, this butyl was the worst butyl I ever got. It looks like it got flattened out in a truck. But here it gets better. Well, you know what? Let's start it here, where it gets better. It's terrible. You gotta make it work. Oh, sorry guys. Mushed and smashed. I gotta roll it and turn it. This is good here. I spoke too soon, right? Garbage. Garbage, garbage. Never buy from this company again. All right, guys, I had to put this on. Usually I put it down, the butyl down with the tape on top, and I press it down. This right here, premium, don't buy it. It's terrible. Terrible. I've gotten a couple boxes from them, and every one, they're either flattened out or something like that. My opinion, junk. Don't buy it. You're just going to waste your money. Or you're just going to get frustrated like me. It takes a lot for me to get frustrated. So this is it. You know, I had to turn it and twist it, and it was terrible. It's just absolutely I have nothing good to say about it. All right, what I'm going to do now, let me set the camera up over here. Wow, I was really raging over that, huh? No, I'm not. I'm only kidding. It's just frustrating when you buy something new and it's supposed to work and it doesn't. Well, I mean, I guess I got it to work. Still going to work on here. Let me set this up right here. All right, buddy, whenever you're ready. All right, you okay? All right, let me run around to the other side. Oof. Okay, I got my end. All right, bring it to me. Over to me. I love it. Hold on, I don't want to touch in the car until we get it to where we got to go below the glass. Take it off the car. I don't want to touch in the car. Lower this down. Lower this down a little more. I can't get into the. Okay, you can lower it onto the bumper down there if you got it. You good there?
To touch the car.
Yeah, you just got to scoot it past the fender, right? It's not touching the fender, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, it is now a little bit.
All right. What does it have to do?
It's got to go down.
All right. Can you go down?
Yeah.
It's definitely got to go down. Look at the top. It's hit the top.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's all hitting over here. That's why.
What's hitting?
The glass is hitting this.
The fender?
Yeah. Well, it's not now because it's underneath it.
All right. So now you can go down now.
Yeah.
Are you good now?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm not pressing down on it. I'm not doing nothing. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. It's not touching anything here, though. It's way off.
What do you mean?
It's not, the glass isn't touching there.
Oh,
I'm
it has
just
to be
gonna-
like against this?
No.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, no. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly work it back and forth. Because this thing was like flat. No, don't push down on it. It was.
Push down on it, slide it back and forth. Like
No, I'll work it. I'll work it up and down. Thank you, buddy. I'm so worried about cracking it. You know, so I'm just going to move it up and
Heat
down.
it up.
No, I'm just going to move it up and down, up and down, up and down. Because what happens is.
Heat it up, it'll soften it and it'll.
You're right.
Like, you're not gonna crack anything.
No, I'm gonna end up rolling this car out in the sun and let the sun bake it. All right, because it's gonna want to settle as soon as the sun hits it. So in a little bit, I want to roll the car out, and just move this stuff out of the way. You know, what it is? I've broken so many of them that I get nervous. All right. Oh.
This needs to get bent back in.
What? Yeah, I know. Can we go up? Don't even bother with it now.
Well, I just want to get it in a little bit because it caught on this.
Oh, I got you. Vice grip somewhere over there. Beauty. All right. If we could clear a little bit of this stuff. I want to get this car out of here so the sun can just hit this butyl tape and just let it just melt right in. So I'm supposed to miss. Oh. There we go. No more cracked glass. You know what? I gotta put the screen back on so we can set the wiper blades. Give me a second, okay? I'm just gonna set this right in. Okay. All right, let's get this car outside. Let the sun do its thing. And get outside. All right. Whew. Can you do me a favor and shut the passenger door for me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, wow, I can see out this window. Look how clean it is. What's that?
You have to put the wheel right a little bit.
Turn it this way?
I'm gonna turn it around so it's facing the sun. It's in the shade right now.
Good point. Whew. There it it is. I like this car. It should look good when it's done. And we're definitely taking this car for a ride. Not now, but in a little while, we'll take this thing for a ride. I'm hoping my parts guy has these clips. So we can put them in. I'm also going to hit this. I'm going to seal it again around the edges. Because I don't want any leaks. This windshield was in there. Wow. I can't believe how... That's the reason why this car, the floors were so good in this car. Because the glass was sealed. This car really, and it was always a North Carolina car. You know? All right, give me a second. I'm going to get a hold of my parts guy, see if he has those clips. And then I'm going to straighten out a little bit. My son's going to be wet sanding out the rest of the hood. When he's done, maybe we'll take a cruise down to the beach or something with this car. We'll see. Fingers crossed we won't get stuck. Alrighty, I'll be right back. All right, guys, here's Jerome.
You're not a polishing advocate, correct?
I'm a what?
You're not a professional polisher.
Yeah,
So listen,
I'm a
what you don't
professional
want
polisher.
to do, what you don't want to do is polish into a line.
Got you.
If you're hitting this line,
Yeah.
you should be on this side of the wheel.
Gotcha. So it spins away.
Correct.
Yep.
And any wheel and any line that you come near.
Got you. I got
Listen,
you.
I'm not polishing this car. You are.
Yeah. See, he's not polishing it. I am.
This is always so you don't make a really bad mess. And if you do it slow, it tends to work a little nicer. So our ultimate goal is not to get every imperfection out, but I think we went way past that.
What do you mean?
We took more imperfections out than we planned. I can tell you that.
I
just
saw.
Just by looking at this, you get it.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, that area that he's hitting now, I hit that with 2000. I didn't go to 15. I went straight to 2000 just to see what it would look like.
This is actually the first step in polishing. 2 more after this. Actually 3 more. Oh my God. So that's you can see my big nose. Anyway, that's pretty nice. All right, so we only sanded right here, right? So we're gonna just do that too.
I mean, I can go down the whole side. I just wasn't sure.
No, I'm not polishing nothing else tonight.
You know.
I just want to do this.
He's like, I'm not doing this.
This is a good what do you call it? This is good incentive program.
Okay, so here's where we are with this. Jerome comes over. He stopped off. I borrowed his the pump for my engine hoist. And all right, hold on. I'll tell you. That's another story. But hold on. Here we go. I could talk while he's doing that. So he stops by and he's like, "Oh, do you want to hit a little bit of 2000? Just hit like a quarter panel?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hit it right here. This way, when you come in through the door here, it gives you a little motivation." So I'm like, "All right, let me just hit it really quick with 2000." Very, very quickly, I hit this with 2000. And we'll take a look to see what it's going to look like, all right? Guys, I got to tell you, for a Sunday, we got a lot done today. Yeah, I don't know if I went much further than that. I think I probably went up to about right
yeah,
there.
believe
Maybe.
it or not, this stuff is capable of taking 1,000 scratches out,
Wow.
which we're not going to do. But if you get most of the imperfections out and there's some 1,000 scratches in the mix,
Then
you
I just
can
go
work
back and
a
hit it.
little. No, you can work it a little bit more with this.
Really?
Compounding with a wheel takes off a lot of material. That's why sanding it first is good. And then,
Gotcha.
you know, like when you did the plastic,
Gotcha.
40, and
Yeah.
100.
Knock it down,
Yeah.
clean it up.
Yeah.
You knock it down, you clean
We're
it
gonna
up.
leave that-
I'm
we're gonna leave
learning.
that in there. That's all we're doing today.
I don't think it's
We're gonna get. It looks good, right? Better than I thought, actually.
better than you thought.
Yeah.
I still got. It's so crazy. I still got to wet sand that out again. I think he knows what he's doing.
So, a couple of imperfections in there, but I don't think you sanded it that well.
No, no, I'm gonna hit
So-
it again.
So, if
I'm
you-
gonna come through all this and hit all this again.
So, now let's see the other stuff. Where's the box?
Not too bad. What do you need?
I brought a box.
Oh, here's a box. Here's a box of stuff.
Yeah. No, there's only a.
What's that stuff? Oh, 3D.
So, 425. This gets done with a wool wheel and a pad, which the
Okay.
wool wheel takes most. Really isn't much left there, but the wool wheel clears it up, and then the foam pad totally clears it, makes it a good base for like a good canoe bar. You know, you're
I
not supposed to
gotcha.
put wax on the caulks to paint stuff fresh.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're gonna put that on there?
This is still polish. This is compound, polish, polish again, then wax. Good idea.
All right.
All right.
See? Not just a hat rack.
Thanks for the assist.
Hey, listen, you're the closer. Love it.
So this you use very little bit. Doesn't need much.
Gotcha. Uh-oh.
What do we got for a screwdriver?
Oh, a screwdriver. Like a regular flat screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver? No? Okay. Oh, I gotcha. All right.
Great.
Let's see how this looks.
Okay, so there's a small. Let's see something. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, you use me. What are you using your shirt for?
That's the closest thing we got to him. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, how about one of those rags that I had?
Yeah.
No? Paper towel?
Nope.
Shop rag.
Nope. What is this?
That's what I used to wipe down some of the when I was wet sanding the car out.
Let's see.
There shouldn't be any oil on there or anything.
Yeah, this is good. So, this is the residue. I guess we could. So, if you put a coat of carnauba on there, that looks pretty nice. It's got a good reflection,
Not bad.
clarity. It's good.
Let's make it clear.
Couple of bullets. But
I'll go through.
yeah,
I'm gonna still wet sand.
it's a little moldy, so you could probably sand it a little bit more.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You pull that cellulite.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not blocking this with a board. You know what I mean?
No, I got you. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, not with an ice cream stick and yeah.
Right.
No,
That's not.
no.
So at least we got a good idea that the paint's going to come up nice.
So that's it. What do you think, guys? It'll
Feels
shine up
good.
pretty nice.
Feels good.
Can you see the phone?
Feel fine. Yep, there it is. All right, I'm going to leave this stuff here.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. Okay.
Get the point.
Oh, we gotta say thank you, Jerome.
You're welcome anytime.
All righty. And I'll be here all week this week.
Me too.
I'll be here all week
Too.
working on this, trying to get it done. This is good because I can wet sand without really putting a lot of stress on myself.
Yeah, no, it's wet sanding nice and easy.
Yeah.
At least you got something that's give you a little bit of inspiration there.
Yeah. My son's gonna come here tomorrow. What I want to do is we're gonna wet sand his car up, and we're gonna set the front glass.
Okay.
So that's what I want to get done, you know. And
the dashboard is painted?
the upper dash is painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all done. This is it.
I'm going home. Don't forget the seam sealer.
All righty. Thank you, Jerome. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. It was a long day today. I only wanted to come over here today, maybe just set the glass and the Trans Am, and have my son wet sand out the hood, and that's pretty much what we got done. And this is check it out. My parts guy dropped this off. And like I say, Jerome, he had left. He came here really quick. He's like, Al, he's like, I just want to see what this looks like. So not too bad. And my son left. He's like, Dad, he's like, I know when you and Jerome are around talking, nothing ever gets done. He's like, I'm done. I wet sanded out the hood. It actually came out really nice. I just have to hit this. I told him, don't go crazy because we got to come back again and hit it with 1500 and then 2000. I have to say, I'm really, really happy. I'm pretty proud of my son. He's got the patience for that, which is awesome. He did a really nice job. So tomorrow, game plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow, what I want to do is we're going to wet sand this car out and try to get as much done as we can. So sometime within the next couple of days, because we got to get lucky. Lucky should be done. I'm actually going to run past Joe's tomorrow because he said he was going to paint the car Friday. If he doesn't paint it Friday, it's going to be painted tomorrow. So I want to get over there if I can, so I can videotape the car in the paint booth getting painted. That's, fingers crossed. That's what I really want to do. This way, Glenn can kind of have something that, this way his kids and his grandkids and everybody, they can look at the car and say, that was my granddad's car or whatever, or my father's car. So I'm going to try to document as much as I can for that car, for Glenn. So, me, I could just squirrel. So that's what I want to do tomorrow. I want to try to get as much done with that as we can. Run over to Joe's, check out Lucky, and my son and I were going to finish wet sanding that car out, within the next couple of days. And hopefully, if Glenn's car should be done this week. In the meantime, what I might do is, because this car's all ready to go. It's all registered, ready to go. Oh, so I was showing you my parts guy Sunday dropped off the window clips. So I was able to put the trim back on. So it's all done. It's a neat little car. It needs a lot of work, but they all do. And I don't care. Whatever it needs, we'll just do it. I'm going to make this car really nice. It's not going to be a show car. I'm going to make this car nice. And the reason why is this car it's never going to be garaged. It's going to be going to the beach most of the time and left in the parking lot. So you know what I say, why make it really, really mint? This way, if somebody, God forbid, steals it down the road, at least I didn't kill myself on the car. So, but I want it to look nice. It's going to get the original decals back on it the way it was from the factory. I have the build sheet. The only difference that's going to be different on the build sheet are these rims. It wasn't ordered with these rims. It was ordered, they were flat and they had the little slots that came around. And I'm not really crazy about those rims. And I'm not saying that they're, I'm just not crazy. That's not my taste. This is more my taste right here. So this car is going to get painted black. I'm going to do inside here where the gold was. I'm going to do it in the satin or maybe a gloss black. And then I'm going to polish the rest of it. So it should look pretty cool when it's all finished. But that's not going to be until next year, until the spring, because I have a few things to straighten out on it, like fixing the passenger window. It doesn't go up and down. All the gauges work, believe it or not. The clock doesn't work, but everything else works in the car. Even the radio works. So we'll see. And did you see? Nobody told me. This right here, I didn't realize I got the window with the antenna in the window. This has the antenna on the fender right there. That's another thing. That's a power antenna. I want to fix that to make it so it goes up and down. Just fix all the little bugs that are in it. Just get rid of all of it. But that's pretty much it. I wanted to take this car for a ride, but it's getting late in the day, and yeah, no. You know what? Let's take this thing for a ride. All right. We're just gonna cruise around a little bit, just see how it runs, see how it rides, and it hasn't been driven in a while. I bought this car from a gentleman. His name was Jesse. So Jesse, the car's back on the road. It's running, driving, and we'll see how it does. Okay. So give me a second. Let me just straighten out over here. We're gonna jump in that car, take it for a nice, quick little ride, and we're gonna call it a day. Because it's been a long day for a Sunday for me. I usually don't work on a Sunday, but I haven't been doing anything lately because I haven't been feeling great. Today I feel excellent, and I don't want to overdo it and ruin it. So that's why I'm going to stick with the wet sanding on this, because that doesn't bother me. Nice and easy. I take my time. And my son's car eventually is going to come over here maybe one day this week. We're going to do a motor swap real quick. He's got a 354 speed in the car. We're going to take the 354 speed out. We're going to put a 383 stroke, a blueprint motor in it. It was down, it makes like 450 horsepower, something like that. It's going to get a Tremec 5-speed. Which is nice because his car's got 355 gears. So that car in 5th gear should go to sleep on the park and you should be able to cruise it. We're going to do a couple of upgrades on the car also, but for now we're going to do the engine swap. All right, so give me a second. Let me just get cleaned up a little bit here and we're going to go for a ride. I'll be right back. Guys, what do you say we take this thing for a ride and see if it rides the way I thought, the way I remembered it used to ride? Because like I say, I've never owned one of these. I've driven in them. I've driven them. I've always liked them. Now this is the first one I've ever owned, so we'll see. All right, so let's take a ride. Here we go. right, guys. I gotta say, this car runs and rides really nice. It runs and rides the way I remember it, and I really, really enjoyed it. I gotta tell you, cruising this thing on the parkway was a pleasure. It really was. It's got 308 gears. It's perfect. I'm pretty happy with it. There it is. This must be my lucky day. My day's looking up. It really is. So we're going to start driving this car. Probably tomorrow or the next day I'll start driving this car every day. Just to work out the bugs. I'm sure there's going to be a lot that's going to go wrong with it, and that's okay. That's its job. Its job is to show me its age, and it's our job to bring it up to date, I guess. I don't know. So that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed the ride, and thank you for taking the ride with me. Now that's pretty much the end of the day. All right. So and don't forget to send in your rides for Friday night's car show. 2 pictures of your car, your name, what the car is, to my email address at keepitsimplegarage@gmail.com. This way, Friday night we have our own little car show, and what I like is the cars that you send in. I get some ideas for some of the cars you send in, and I'm sure other guys will get different ideas. So it helps everybody out. So now that's it. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your weekend.